Christine Adeka, she is a trailblazer in the world of academics, leadership, and creativity. She's a first class computer science student at Caritas University. I feel so proud. And has consistently demonstrated her brilliance, dedication, and passion for excellence. Christine is a tech enthusiast and is deeply committed to advancing in her ever evolving field of technology and inspiring others to do the same. Her leadership journey is equally remarkable. She has served as both the vice president and president of the computer science department. Please, a round of applause. Leaving behind a legacy of innovation, vision, and impactful service. Beyond academics and leadership, Christine is a fashion designer, seamlessly blending her creative talents with her intellectual pursuit. As a leader, tech enthusiast, and a great inspiration to many, Christine continues to impact lives with her passion, determination, and ability to encourage others to reach their fullest potential. Omo, it's plenty. Please, a round of applause for her.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Christine Adeka. A 400 level student of Caritas University, and it's been a long journey for me. I'll start by saying anything worth doing is worth doing well. That has been a quote that has carried me for so long. So right from secondary school, I've always been this zealous student, always wanting to like top my class. But the funny thing about it was I wasn't very good from secondary school. I wasn't among the first 10 people from secondary in my class from secondary school. It wasn't a funny experience for me. And to make it worse was after secondary school, I started writing jam, and like they'll say, I don't know if the jam was jamming me, maybe it was my village people that was following me, but I was not just getting admission. In fact, I wrote the first jam with my friends. Everybody, like all my friends, got admission to the university, and I went home that day, like after writing the jam and everything, we saw the results. Everybody was happy except me. My mom encouraged me, don't worry, you'll be fine, everything. Year two, I wrote jam again. I didn't fail, but I did not get the admission this time. Year three, I wrote jam again. This time I failed, but I didn't give up. So I went into learning a skill. I learned some skill like that would just help me to just keep on going because at this point I was really getting depressed. Like I was seriously falling into depression. I was like, my life, like this was not how I planned my life because there was a way I planned my life. Okay, at this age, I'll be done with the university. I would have done this, I would have done that. And this time was just going and I was not doing anything. And it was really sad. I kept writing, I wrote jam for 5 good years. Yes, 5 good years I wrote jam. And then the fifth year was still looking like it wasn't going to happen. But I took it to God in prayer. For the Christians that we have on this platform right now, don't joke with your faith. Okay, let's even say everybody, for whatever you believe in, don't joke with it. Just take it seriously. And I started praying. I was like, even if it's a spiritual problem, God, please end this for me. I took my faith seriously, took my prayer life seriously, and that year God did the miracle for me. And then I finally got admission. Yeah, this is where it all began. When I got to school in 100 level, everything was looking like gibberish because for somebody that stayed at home for 5 years before coming to school, I'm a science student. Okay, yes, obvious, computer science. The maths, chemistry, physics, it wasn't just going well with me. Like, I was like, God, what is this? The formulas were not adding up in my head because for those years I stayed at home, I had gone into business and really started doing things like, okay, sewing for people, having customers, and book was not really a thing, but I really wanted to at that point in 100 level. I said, okay, I was determined to actually do it and do it right. So first off, I was very intentional about everything, every little thing in school. I was intentional about it. I was one of the. I was always the first student to be in class. I would sit in front. I don't just sit in front. I put my phone on record. Like I record the lecturer. I record the lecturer while they speak. I take notes. I don't allow any information to just slide. In fact, my mates started like some people started laughing at me. They were like, you two do, you two do. Is it only you that came to this school? Take it easy. But there was a reason why I was doing all of that. Most of these people finished secondary school like a year before, 2 years before. And me, I like, it wasn't just the motivation of everything was not there. I had to like motivate myself. You get, my parent told me from home, say, Christine, you're old enough to know what you want, so should I go to school and misbehave? But it actually wasn't like that. I told myself that okay, since it has happened like this, I'm going to like get it and get it right. That's why I started by saying anything worth doing is worth doing well. So first of all, I started making friends that their goals were in line with mine. There are some people in university or in schools at all that you'll meet, they'll be like, me, I'm not here for first class, so nothing is my business with first class. I just want to pass. I just want to pass. I just want to go. It's even my father that forced me. My case was not like that. I was deliberate. I said I wanted this first class. Like, this is what I want. I want it to be, I want a clean result. I don't want any carryover. I don't want all of that. And I started working towards it. Okay, I started by sourcing out like past questions. I got past questions. I went through them all, like looking at how the how lecturers like set their questions and all, and it wasn't funny. So what I did was I asked like the higher students, okay, how do I go about this? How do I go about this? And they were putting me through. So that's one of the most important things. You cannot do it all by yourself. You are not like, nobody is born perfect. Wherever you're struggling, ask for help. Ask people to help you. So that was what I did. I even went as far as meeting one of my lecturers. I was like, sir, look at my problem. Like, this is it, this is it. And then he encouraged me. Okay, when it was time for exam, oh my goodness, I was not good at maths at all. Maths was hitting me so hard. Like it got to a point that I was like, let me just end it. In fact, I don't want to do school again. Is it by force? I already have a skill. Let me just go and focus on my life. Or let me even get married safe. Like it got to that point because it was really exhausting. If anybody tells you that studying to get a good grade is easy, the person is lying. It has to be like, you have to be intentional about it. You have to be disciplined. You have to be consistent. And when I mean consistent, like consistently, like reading, studying, and making out plans, setting goals and meeting them. When you set goals, like break them into smaller goals. Okay, do this one today, do this one today. If there's a course that you're struggling with and you know anyone in your department or anybody at all in the faculty that knows that particular course, meet the person, let the person teach you. There's no pride in this. There's no pride in it at all. May teach you. You find it easier to understand because they'll like use life scenarios to explain everything to you and all of that. And that was what I did. I met these girls, this set of girls, they were like actually good. They taught me maths, used textbook and everything. And to God be the glory. At the end of the day, hear me. Hello, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, hello, yes. Christian, we can hear you.